Hey everyone, welcome back to the Working Dirt channel. If you've been following us, you know we've been working really hard getting this pool ready for paint, and now the time is here, but we have to get it done quick because in a few days it's about to rain. So let's get this thing started. Now in the beginning of this project, we wanted to use a chlorinated rubber paint because Jeremy used it before on an old pool he used to have. But at the last minute, we decided to go with a oil-based paint by Zinsser for several reasons. One, I've had really good luck with Zinsser as a primer on house paints, and I know that oil-based paints always stick really well. Also, it was cheap. It was about $120 a gallon, and or 5 gallons. So we used about 4 5-gallon containers, and that ran us, with tax, right around a little over $500. That's pretty cheap to do a pool that's almost 30,000 gallons. Another reason we did it or chose the oil-based paint is because it came in white, and that way when we applied it over a white plaster pool, if it ever peeled up, you wouldn't see much of a contrast, where if you used a blue chlorinated rubber paint, you would see some of that contrast, and it just look disruptive. So we don't want to go that route. A white paint would also be cooler in the summer, and that is also nice because no one likes a warm pool in the summer, and 2, it'll help prevent algae growth. The warmer the pool is, the more algae growth you're going to have if you're not on top of your chemicals. So those are the main reasons. Plus, it seems to be easy to apply. They say use a 1/2-inch snap roller, stir really well, and then make sure you have the right amount of time between coats, and wait the curing period before filling it up. So it seems easy enough to make a decision like that. So let's get this thing started.
Waiting for Joel to show up with a big tarp that we can cover the whole pool with, to make sure overnight no leaves and debris get in the pool, so it's fresh and clean for us to paint in the morning. So yeah, wish us luck on that the wind stays dying down. Woke up to snow and hail this morning, so big lesson, don't try to do a pool in fall.
All right, I finally made it. I guess they were waiting for me a little too long, but I'll never no call, no show. All right, so the plan is, in order for us to work in this very short window time frame of 4 days before the next rain, we determined that we should try to put a tarp over the pool to keep the leaves out, and if it rains lightly possibly or whatever, it can keep that out. But the number one most important thing is to keep the heat in, because we're gonna have a heater. We're gonna try to put a heater underneath, but the hard part is putting this size tarp cover over a pool this size. This pool at its widest point is 26 feet, and at its longest length it's 45 feet. So it is a huge pool. It's an optical illusion. And so my thought, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a rope from that tree over there to that stump that we left out or left high for purposes like this, so we can tie things to, mount things to, or whatever. It's huge. So we're gonna run a cable from there to there across the pool perpendicularly, and then we're gonna cinch that nice and tight, and then we're gonna throw another Harbor Freight item of a rope here. It's got a nice 600-pound working load to it. We're gonna throw that long ways and tie it from here to here, essentially making a cross over the pool. And then hopefully we can drape this tarp over it, maybe lower the main perpendicular line, and then tighten it to bring the tarp up. And then we'll use a bunch of, similar to paracord, some more diamond braided rope right here to tie to the eyelets around the sides to kind of drape it. So we got 4 days. You're supposed to have 3 warm days after the paint has been applied to cure and dry. We're gonna try to expedite that, and with heat make it like kind of 2 days, or else we chance the next rain. We never know what the weather, it might not let up again. It might just continue to rain and rain and rain. So other people know the issue, so we took it upon ourselves to take this route and risk it. I know working with different oil-based paints, the stuff sticks pretty dang good. So we're gonna go for it. So here we go. Updating plans. The weather is moving in on us at the end of the week. Now we're losing Thursday. They think Thursday it's gonna rain a little bit. So today's Monday. We're going to start our first coat in about, I don't know, just an hour. It's about noon, and then that'll give us 24 hours if we paint tomorrow at noon, because it was actually, you got to put the second coat on with a minimum of 24 hours after the first coat. So we're really going to push that to the limit, and then that'll give us hopefully 2.5 days of curing time before the rain. But hopefully the tarp will keep any rain off, and that'll extend its curability, I guess. And I'm just going around this last minute to put epoxy in some of the small cracks, because if they're too small, you don't want hydro cement, because I'm afraid they'll crack out. And so here we go, the last little bit. It's game time. She's doing one last little vacuum on the floor to get rid of all the dust. And I got the paint over here. I'm gonna start pouring it out, and we're gonna start rolling the sides and painting around some of the small little openings, and then rolling the whole field. Tara, you wanna hold it closer?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tip with it actually. Let's do that. Ready? I'm gonna go kind of quick. Up. Ah.
That was way too much.
Ah. Got it on film though. Here. That's right. I'll just roll this.
Nothing more satisfying than the last little bit.
Oh, you're getting the finish line fever caught on tape? Nice.
Yeah. And Linnell's
No
boots.
pressure, Linnell.
And my boots?
Yeah.
You got one more coat to do on your feet.
Wow. Mom, where's the wine?
It's chilling.
We got the pool all tucked in, ready for bed.
Yeah. So, it took us a few hours to put the coat of paint on, but since we're working with probably 50-degree temperature now, we want to speed up the curing and drying process. So we got our good old contractor heater that goes between 75 and 125,000 BTUs, and we got, I believe it's a 7-gallon tank, and we got a 25-gallon tank over there. But because this is an oil-based product, I'm thinking I should start a fan first to get a lot of the fumes, so we don't have like this big bomb.
Oh my god.
So
good thinking.
yeah, so I think, yeah, real quick,
like
I'm gonna get my blue
fireball?
fan, I'm gonna force a lot of air in here. Get a lot of air.
Okay.
Then I'll turn this on and slowly introduce it.
Okay.
Yeah, so we don't get blown away.
A big fire poof.
Yeah, because I can smell
Yeah.
the fumes. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's flammable.
yeah. High VOC.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna slowly introduce the heat. That thing moves about 1,300 cubic feet per minute. And so now adding this, it should be all right. Right there.
Yeah.
Well, that went pretty well. Overall though, I'm pretty impressed with how it went down. It was pretty easy. And for the money, so now if we can get a few years out of it, 5 is what we're shooting for, we'll be super stoked. So if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below, because this is something that DIYers want to do to save them a lot of money. And again, thanks for your viewership. It helps our channel support veterans, trails, and charities each quarter. So thank you for that. Until next time, good luck painting your pool.